Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the first game in the month of July between the Thunder and the Kangaroos. Alex Sadler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So striding forward now, Brian Cannon. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Standing in now, Brad Sanders. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Esparza is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Scott Franchise is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Esparza is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Now with the plate, Adrian Esparza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Cannon on third with 2 out. Just hung in there on that one. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bruce Cartwright will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Dexter Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
From the stretch.
That's up. That's the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Into the box now, Mason Matthews, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Ian Fatty. Now here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
To the plate now, Saul Worthing, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
1-0.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Michael Lopez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side, but foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lopez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A little low. It's 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Arellano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jesse Nelson. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-2 now. From the stretch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Hal Hale. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Brian Cannon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Sanders. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a one-run lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Scott Franchise, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey,
2 out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tennessee leads it 1-0. Ready now, Christian Berry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian Berry.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. This is line to left. Arellano is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next will be the designated hitter, Dexter Ray. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, the kid Esparza, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Ian Fatty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ian Fatty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Saul Worthing. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in a...
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 8, Michael Lopez.
So digging in now, Michael Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Edwin Macias. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner called a strike, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Jesse Nelson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Arellano.
For the Thunder, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, ball. 2-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon skied into straightaway right. Hopkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Shane Mora. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Here's the 0-2.
That missed. That's a ball. That's a ball.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Percy Hopkins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Berry.
Into the box now, Christian Berry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dexter Ray.
Stepping in now, Dexter Ray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Brad Sanders.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hopkins is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Digging in now, Scott Franchise.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can't catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Adrian Esparza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
1-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, the kid Esparza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Edwin Macias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And gone! A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Rico Sierra takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Sierra.
So now to the plate, Mason Matthews. Bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jesse Nelson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Ryan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Arellano will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance, Shane Mora. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Franchise is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5-6.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Saul Worthing, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-1.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nelson is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Michael Lopez.
Standing in, Michael Lopez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Arellano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate now, Hal Hale, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Outside. Ball.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Percy Hopkins.
Percy Hopkins.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Skied into very shallow right. Franchise is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Christian.
At the plate, Christian Berry. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Your ball.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Dexter Ray. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Colby Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Farmer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Cannon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cannon.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Farmer has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 now. Farmer typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Standing in, Scott Franchise. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hopkins is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adrian Esparza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Esparza has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Riding in, the kid Esparza. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And there's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready to take his hacks again, Edwin Macias, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it's backed up.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mason Matthews is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back, and they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot. Luis Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Ian Fatty. And that will be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Tiny Ryan will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4, Tiny Ryan.
The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Michael Lopez. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Kangaroos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Colby Farmer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luis Diaz records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark.